destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldive. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Sending out an SOS.
Helldiver, you are moving outside the mission area.
Calling in reinforcements. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
Reinforcing. Calling in reinforcements. That's called democracy. Calling down a sentry.
Helldiver, you are moving outside the mission area.
Ready to lift. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Tagging location. Calling down a sentry.
You've done your duty. You may extract with honor.
Requesting sentry. Reinforcing. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Freedom never sleeps. Liberty take me! Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry! Requesting advanced weaponry!
Deploying support
Calling
weapon.
down a support weapon! Requesting advanced weaponry! Calling down a support weapon! Requesting advanced weaponry! One life for Super Earth! Calling in extraction! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. How about a nice cup of liver tea?
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver.
Problem. I did nothing to you.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Democracy has landed. Calling in reinforcements. Calling down a sentry. Requesting
5
sentry.
minutes left. Liberty speed your step, Helldiver.
Calling down a sentry. Joining the fray. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Reinforcing.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Reporting to the front. Reinforcing. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Reinforcing.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
Calling in extraction.
Extraction request.
arriving at coordinates.
Requesting sentry.
Falcon 1, preparing for touchdown.
Calling down a sentry. Reloading.
Another victory for the right side of history.
Good work collecting so many samples.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized. Hellpod launch initiated.
Allied destroyer leaving squadron.
The fate of all humanity's children are in your hands.
Requesting
Do not
sentry!
let them fall.
Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry!
Sending down
Calling down a
sentry.
sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling... No! He's dead! Sweet liberty, my...
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
Busting orbital! Freedom never rests! Reinforcing!
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Helldiver reporting to the front! Requesting air support!
Delivering payload.
Requesting orbital! Orbital
Allied
inbound!
destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver.
Requesting orbital! Orbital inbound!
Engaging orbital laser.
Requesting orbital!
Firing
Orbital
laser.
inbound! Requesting sentry!
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver to combat
Calling
zone.
down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Orbital incoming!
Engaging orbital laser.
Requesting orbital! Requesting
Firing
orbital.
orbital laser.
Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound.
Firing orbital laser.
Dropping a pin. Southeast. Orbital incoming.
Firing orbital laser.
Sending in an Eagle. Requesting air support. Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound. Sending in an Eagle.
Attack underway.
Requesting orbital.
Firing orbital laser.
Requesting air support.
Democracy's on its way.
Sending in an Eagle. Requesting air support. Sending in an Eagle. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound. Requesting air support. Eat this! Eat this! You'll never destroy our way. Eat this! Requesting orbital.
Engaging orbital laser.
Tagging map, southwest.
Remaining. I
Calling
repeat,
down a
5 minutes
sentry.
remaining.
Requesting sentry.
Deploying
Calling down a
sentry.
sentry. Requesting sentry.
Deploying
Calling
sentry.
down a sentry. Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Requesting advanced weaponry. Sending in an
Firing
Eagle.
orbital laser.
Orbital inbound.
Delivering payload. Firing orbital laser.
Reloading. Requesting air support. Requesting orbital.
Firing orbital
Orbital
laser.
inbound. Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital.
Firing orbital laser.
Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital.
Firing
Orbital
orbital
inbound.
laser.
Requesting orbital.
Another step towards galactic liberation.
Orbital
Command
inbound.
track when ready.
Sending in an Eagle. Requesting sentry.
Enemy elite. Southeast. 50 meters.
Requesting orbital. Requesting air support.
Orbital laser. Another
Orbital
one
inbound. Requesting orbital.
Firing orbital laser.
Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Send prosperity.
Sending in an eagle.
Calling down a sentry.
Deploying sentry.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling. Requesting sentry.
Air support.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Extraction request confirmed.
Requesting
Shuttle
sentry.
Calling in orbital strike.
Say hello to democracy! Orbital inbound!
Engaging orbital laser.
Requesting orbital! Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital!
ETA T-minus 3 minutes.
Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry!
Heavy.
Requesting sentry!
50 meters.
Calling down a sentry!
T-minus 2 minutes 30 seconds. Reinforcement budget depleted.
Heavy! On my position. Get some! Get some!
ETA T-minus 2 minutes.
Well done. Welcome aboard, Helldiver, and congratulations on completing your training. Welcome aboard, Helldiver.
Ready for another mission, Helldiver?
Coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
What about here? Here? What about here?
Allied destroyer has left squadron. Launch initiated.
Allied destroyer leaving squadron.
This is it. This is the solemn duty for which you were born.
Backpack, inbound!
Defend democracy at any cost.
Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital! Reinforcing! Requesting orbital!
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Point me to the enemy! Requesting sentry!
The war rages on. Choose where you will give your aid.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized. Launch initiated.
Let them come. Let them brawl. Let them face the
Orbital inbound.
insurmountable might of their help.
Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound.
Engaging orbital laser.
Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound. Eat this! Requesting orbital.
Firing
Calling
orbital
down a
laser.
sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Orbital inbound.
Firing
Requesting
orbital
orbital.
laser.
Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital.
Engaging orbital laser.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. 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 Orbital incoming. West.
Engaging orbital laser.
Dropping a pin.
Hive
West.
structure destroyed.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Dropping a pin. West.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Engaging terminal. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Sending down
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. 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 Requesting sentry.
deploying
Orbital
sentry.
incoming. I'm on the terminal.
Firing orbital laser.
I'm on it. I'll handle the terminal. On it. I'm on it. I'm on it.
Mission map updated.
Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Follow me! Requesting sentry!
Deploying sentry.
Calling down a sentry! Orbital inbound! Requesting sentry! I need stabs! Requesting sentry! Have a taste of democracy! Requesting orbital! Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Orbital inbound!
Engaging orbital
Requesting
laser.
orbital! Orbital inbound!
Engaging orbital laser.
For prosperity! Requesting orbital! Orbital inbound!
Orbital laser.
Requesting orbital! On my position! Requesting supply. Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Supplies! Supplies! Local, west, on my position. Local. Calling down a sentry. Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Marking location, southwest. Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Calling down a sentry!
objective near your position.
Requesting orbital. Sending in an Eagle. Orbital inbound. How'd you like to taste of freedom? Calling in reinforcements.
Minutes remaining. Request approved. Reinforcements on the way. Enemy tactical asset within threat range.
Democracy has landed. Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Requesting sentry. Eat this! Eat this! Calling down a sentry! Orbital inbound!
Firing orbital laser.
Requesting orbital!
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital! Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital!
Calling down a sentry.
Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital! Requesting TAC! Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital! Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital! Calling in reinforcements!
You have a G-Load. How you get that many? Like,
Orbital inbound!
Itu laser gimana caranya? Wah, gila banget. Cheater.
oh, that's nice.
Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital! Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital!
Orbital laser.
Orbital inbound!
Terus, laser.
Requesting orbital!
Wah. No problem, bro. Keep it. Their lasers.
Have been launched.
Ready to liberate!
Yeah. No.
Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital!
Engaging orbital laser.
Requesting sentry!
Difficulty-nya apa sih?
Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry!
Sentrinya juga bisa banyak banget.
Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry!
Wah. Ngaco sih ini game.
Calling in!
Lagi di sentri lagi sih. Ini malah otomaton juga rata aja.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Democracy has landed! Requesting
Masih bisa nggak
sentry!
langsung?
Calling down a sentry!
Mortarnya terus.
Engaging orbital laser.
Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry!
Ayo pindah.
Requesting sentry! Requesting orbital! Get some! Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital!
Baru pengen nge-troll gue pakai aset
Calling
angin.
down a sentry!
Jadi trollin duluan ke cluster gila banget.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Sentry.
Helldiver, reporting to the front! Requesting sentry! Calling down a
IMS nggak
sentry!
nyerang kan, sentrynya cuma buat ngelewatin doang.
Requesting sentry!
Sending down.
Orbital inbound!
Gatlingnya
Requesting
banyak.
orbital! Orbital inbound!
Udah ke mesinnya dulu ya.
Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a
Wah
sentry!
gila banget. Bol
Requesting
di Leicester berkali-kali nggak kenapa-napa.
orbital inbound!
Firing orbital laser.
Kenapa Tong? Ya bentar.
Calling down a sentry!
Iya bentar gue bukain dulu.
Requesting sentry! Requesting orbital! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! For prosperity! Orbital inbound! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry!
Deploying sentry.
Requesting sentry! Bug tunnel free! Requesting orbital!
Orbital laser.
Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital!
Buat
Orbital
klip itu.
inbound! Requesting orbital! Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital!
Lihat Tong, laser
Orbital
Tong.
inbound!
Laser itu nggak bisa habis aja ngebak. Lasernya nggak bisa habis ngebak. Dia nggak ada ini
Requesting orbital!
semua ini
Orbital inbound! Requesting
gila
orbital!
banget.
Orbital inbound!
Tuh gila banget. Nggak bisa habis.
Requesting orbital!
Iya ngebak nggak bisa habis.
Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital! Orbital
Nggak ada
inbound!
orang soalnya.
Requesting orbital!
Udah nggak ada orang. Udah keluar aja.
Objective nearby.
Aduh, udah kayak jebakan
Calling
deh.
down a sentry!
Sending down sentry.
Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry!
Pasangin sentry semua deh biar kita jadi kandang kita ini.
Calling down a
Dari
sentry!
luar nggak masuk.
Requesting sentry!
Freedom marches onward. Thanks to you. You may proceed.
Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry!
Deploying sentry.
Calling
Ayo.
down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry!
Deploying sentry.
Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry!
Kalau
Requesting
ada tanda
sentry!
tanya di gua deh.
Calling down a sentry!
di cave-nya.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Follow me.
Ini apa sih difficulty-nya? Ini udah live.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Yang nonton berapa orang?
Tagging map. Southeast.
Tactical asset near your position.
Requesting sentry. Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound.
Firing orbital laser.
Wah, ini gila sih.
How'd you like to taste of freedom? Package acquired. Dropping package. Package acquired. Requesting orbital.
Engaging orbital
Orbital
laser.
inbound. Requesting orbital. On tunnel 3.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Point me to the enemy.
Ini aktifin dulu oleh artileri dan
Orbital inbound.
saya sentrinya kurang di belakang.
Firing orbital laser.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Reinforcing. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
Cari ammo dulu, cari ammo. Cari sentri.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. How'd you like it? Calling down a sentry. Orbital inbound.
Mana lagi ammonya?
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a
Direkrut lah
sentry.
mata-mata.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Kenapa Alfi?
Requesting sentry. Say hello. Requesting orbital.
Apa? Ke ini kali kayaknya kan
Orbital inbound.
buka Surabaya, ya pengen ke Surabaya kayaknya.
Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound.
Firing orbital laser.
Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound.
Hah? Kenapa? Ceritain apa?
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. 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 Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
Hati-hati udah banyak anda yang berjaga. Udah keparahan ini. Artileri lu jadi bisa nggak habis lagi? Enggak, artileri, tape artileri coba lempar deh. Hellbound di mana? Hellbound.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Eksplosif doang tapi ya nggak bisa ini nuke ya.
Elbow more! Clear the area!
Nggak keluar tapi tuh. Udah nggak ada yang keluar. Ada.
Have a taste of democracy! Requesting sentry!
Let's go, let's go.
Get some!
Kenapa?
Get some! Calling down a sentry! Requesting... Follow me!
Udah nggak ada apa-apa di sini.
Calling down a sentry!
Aduh, kena ya. 14 menit ke objektif yang lain aja. Objektif yang lain.
Requesting orbital! Orbital inbound! Have a taste of democracy!
Tuh,
Requesting orbital!
tekan objektif.
Orbital inbound!
Cepet emang. Ternyata laser tuh, bohong.
Requesting orbital! Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital!
Bohong di belakang.
Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital! Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital! Orbital inbound! Follow me! Affirmative! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Bug outpost! Requesting sentry! Requesting sentry! Requesting orbital! Orbital inbound! Follow me! Requesting orbital! Affirmative!
Southwest.
Orbital inbound!
Engaging orbital laser.
Requesting orbital! Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital!
Venus nih.
Orbital inbound!
Engaging orbital laser.
Requesting orbital!
Ternyata Venus tuh. Ini tuh. Sentry yang banyak sentry.
Orbital inbound! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a Requesting orbital! Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital!
Calling in reinforcements. Enemy elite.
Aduh, ramai banget kita.
Helldiver reporting to the front! Liberty take me!
Aduh, sampel gua.
Orbital inbound! Requesting orbital!
Engaging orbital laser.
Itu granat-granatin deh.
Requesting sentry!
Sending down sentry.
Calling down a sentry.
Reinforce.
Requesting sentry. Calling in reinforcements. You will never destroy our way of life. Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital.
Firing orbital laser.
Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Out of ammo. Reinforcing.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Lo mau show generator nggak, Teh?
Ready to liberate.
Itu show generator dah. Ada. Lah malah diambil.
Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Orbital
Udah
inbound.
itu ke ini nih,
Requesting orbital.
ke biru-biru.
Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Follow me. Orbital inbound.
Impossible.
Rare sample collected.
Impossible. Iya deh kayaknya. Teh. Ke biru-biru yang kedua tuh.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Requesting sentry. Orbital inbound.
Orbital laser.
Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound.
Dia tuh lari terus.
Requesting orbital. For prosperity.
Kalian pakai itu nggak nol ya. Lah, durunya selalu sama ngebug gini. Wah. Ih, ngebug lu pakai gitu pakai 500 kilo bom aja, cuy.
Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound. Requesting
Firing
orbital.
orbital laser.
Teteh gue di sini.
Calling down a sentry. Orbital inbound.
Aduh, udah gak ada granat lagi.
Orbital inbound.
Orbital laser.
Lempar laser aja nih ke sentry ya, sentry.
Engaging orbital laser.
Requesting sentry.
Iya sih.
I need help.
Terminal 5 structure destroyed.
Point me to the enemy.
Mana sih stalker layernya? Iya, mana di mana? Udah ya? Apa belum? Hah, siapa yang ngancurin?
Orbital
Lu
inbound.
masih di mana? Ada sampel nggak?
Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound.
Ayo udah.
Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound.
Enggak, tadi kalau tempat lu mati banyak sampel.
Orbital
Gua belum
inbound.
kok ada.
5 minutes remaining. I repeat, 5 minutes remaining.
Hey, Gacu, go for extraction.
Sending down equipment package.
Kenapa?
Calling down a sentry.
Apakah keluar peluru?
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Requesting
Enggak
sentry.
keluar peluru, Gardo.
Calling down a sentry. Cabin taken. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
Parah sih, direkrut otomaton sih lu.
How'd you like the taste of requesting orbital?
Ayo cabut.
Calling down a sentry.
1 minute, 30 seconds.
Get some. Get
Sampai
some.
muncul tanda tanya di gua tuh apaan coba.
Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound. Requesting
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Keluarin apa sih?
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
joining the fray. Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital.
30 seconds.
Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital.
Minus 20 seconds.
Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Orbital inbound.
Dah, rusuh banget deh, mati ntar, kita dulu. Ini udah rusuh banget, DPP. Lu lihat apa, udah asap-asap doang laser.
This is Pelican 1, preparing for touchdown.
Gak bisa habis tuh play lu.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Oh.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Lu belum
That was nice.
You have maintained our way of life.
Afif belum main dari tadi deh. Gimana automaton hal dev juga lewat ini. Bisa nggak filter gue.
The The existence of high
Anjing
casualty
1202
implies
anjing.
the existence of low casualty missions. And we can take some solace in it.
Itu wah gila banget sih itu.
Tapi strategi usage belum ada.
Iya ya.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver. I look forward to serving with you. I've rarely seen Liberty.
Ayo kata dia lagi teh, gua
You're here.
support asap.
The galaxy awaits your salvation.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Sama 500 kg bom. Buat sarang tuh bisa ngancurin sarang itu, nggak perlu granat. IMS nggak perlu sih, asli. Nyelamatin siapa? Oh, Tentria sih, yang roket tapi. Roket.